Hi, I'm Eric Kripke, creator of Supernatural, and this is CW Connect. Actually, yes. As a matter of fact, we are doing an episode where we'll be flashing back to young Sam and Dean, but they'll be a little older than they were in A Very Supernatural Christmas. It will be a flashback to their time in high school. They'll be investigating a haunted high school that happens to be one of the many alma maters they had as they were moving across the country. And as they check into it and check into the ghost, they're flashing back to what their high school, so we get a chance to see what their high school life was like. It's coming in the middle of the season. Episode's called After School Special. And it's pretty funny. It's actually pretty funny seeing how angsty and puny they were in high school. Yes, as a matter of fact, you will be getting some more Bobby backstory, certainly a little bit more. In episode 2 of this year, entitled Are You There, God? It's me, Dean Winchester. The ghosts of the victims that our heroes couldn't save reappear to attack and torment them. And we see the victims of a job that Bobby failed at. Turning on him, and so we get a little more sense into Bobby's life as a hunter. Just a touch, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, you know, it was something. I don't know if it's anything we've ever seriously pursued. I don't think it's anything we're ever really going to seriously pursue. It's just there is in the Supernatural universe references to hunters in the Old West. You know, Samuel Colt had his gun, and there were other hunters on horseback, and it's just a cool universe to think about of what it must have been like to be a hunter, you know, in the mid-1800s in the Wild West. It's just an interesting idea of occult and supernatural things happening, you know, in towns like Tombstone. It's sort of an evocative setting. So every so often when we're in the writer's room, we talk about how cool that would be, and I mentioned that once in an interview, and people seem to latch onto that, feeling like that was like I had real plans to do that. I don't actually have real plans to do that, and I don't think Warner Brothers is necessarily interested in a period supernatural show. But you never know. Never say never. Maybe one day. I don't know. It's possible. I'm going to sleep first and drink first. I mean, my honest response is, as the show ramps up and gets crazy, I have less and less input into the comic. I usually start out with the best of intentions as the series begins, you know, reading scripts and giving lots of notes. But once we get going on production, I just don't have the time to do that anymore, and then, you know, issues happen without me reading or overseeing them. I don't know. Does it intricately fit in with canon? I actually can't say, because, you know, there's just certain issues that I'm just not that familiar with. I sort of leave that up to the individual fan. You know, if you like the insight that it gives you, include it. If you don't, I certainly wouldn't hold on to it as a hard and fast Bible, because, you know, the writers of the show aren't going over it with a fine-tooth comb. So if you feel it contradicts things, then just, you know, stick with what you're hearing on the show. Yes, I will be directing another episode this season. It'll be episode 20, like it was in season 2. I don't know what the subject matter is yet, but one of the benefits of running the writer's room is I get to pick the subject matter, and I get to make sure that the episode really kicks ass, so it'll make me look good. Thank you for sending all your questions. Hope I answered them okay, and be sure to tune in and watch Supernatural Thursdays at 9 p.m. on the CW.
Supernatural, Thursdays at 9, 8 Central on the CW.